A cross-section of politicians is calling for a national referendum to create an expanded executive in which the president's powers are shared. The politicians proposed an end to the current winner-takes-it-all system, saying, "This was the only way to ensure inclusivity." Maru Governor Karaita Murangi, who co-chairs the Council of Governors COG Committee on Constitutional Review with Makueni's Professor Kaivuta Kibwana, said Kenya must rethink a version of liberal democracy inherited from the West at independence. The COG Committee is the first institutional face of the referendum debate, although it was not clear last evening whether Mr. Karaitu's views were personal or representative of the thinking within the COG. According to the governor, the system under consideration will feature both a president and a prime minister sharing executive functions, and two deputy prime ministers with functions specified in law, essentially a crossbreed of presidential and parliamentary systems. This will arguably enhance national stability by expanding what Mr. Karaita calls tribal representation in the executive branch. What we call political parties are tribal organizations and cultural groups. Our problem is hypocrisy, denying our ethnic and tribal identities in public while our actions betray otherwise, rather than acknowledging and managing them. The new system will embrace the reality of Kenya, he said. Ford Kenya leader and Bungoma Senator Moses Wetangula said the proposed system would help to prevent election rigging as a whittled-down presidency would no longer be so attractive. Given our ethnic fault lines and regional divisions, we need a new constitutional dispensation that dismantles the concentration of power in the presidency and disperses it to other offices so that the presidency becomes less attractive, hence not a do-or-die affair during every election, Mr. Wetangula said. He urged President Kenyatta to take advantage of the current tranquility in the country to lead the nation to a consensual referendum. Kenyatta's biggest legacy: Kenyans need to agree and vote overwhelmingly for the referendum for a better direction. We don't have to fight over it like we did in 2005. This will be his President Kenyatta's biggest legacy, he said. Makueni Senator Mutula Kilonzo Jr. called for the ethnicizing of the presidency, saying, "It must be a unifying factor and a symbol of nationhood. It cannot be a seat where tribes, friends or political foes arrange or agree on how the country will be governed or how resources will be distributed to suit the political persuasions of the season," he said.